Nice to meet you. I'm the creative director of Perfect Pic Stand. Today I want to talk to you guys about how to take that perfect profile pic to just brand yourself right and show everyone how professional and how awesome you are. Here's highlight number one. Use a recent photo of yourself, and this might be obvious to some of you guys, but I'm sure one or two of you do have that one friend who's just taking a photo of him or herself that was like 10 years ago, and so it doesn't really look like you right now. So yeah, this is really important. Just use a photo like that was done in the last 3 months. That would be ideally, and also like keep in mind that you do want to update your profile pic either 3 months or every year, depending on the kind of job you have. Tip number 2, get someone to photograph you. So when it comes to that, you might not maybe want to ask your friend to take a photograph unless your friend is a photographer, right? Or unless your friend has a really good eye, and you know what, you guys, it just turns out usually better when someone else takes the photograph. And so maybe you have a photographer friend, that would be the best. So my first tip would be to just network around, so you don't have to pay right away for a photographer. Just ask from who of your friends or family or whatever not. Maybe there's someone who's just really good at photography and can take the professional profile. Another idea would be, and that's what one of my friends did, you could just go to a meetup photographer group, and you're saying you're really interested in photography, and then you just get involved a little bit. But then you have also like lots of photographer friends, hobby photographers, who might end up after like a month or two taking a photograph of you if you ask them. So that's another good tip. Number 3. So be consistent and professional in how you promote your brand. Because like one thing that some people don't understand is that their profile pic, right? Wherever you have it on LinkedIn or you have it on Facebook or Twitter, doesn't matter. It's kind of like your personal brand. And depending on what you want to do with this brand, you just gotta promote yourself and be consistent in how you do it. So if you want to reach a certain level of professionalism because you work in business, then try to keep also your Facebook picture, for instance, professional, not show it off when you were partying in Vegas that other weekend. Fashion stylist, or if you're a fashion blogger, then just be a little bit more creative with your profile pic and not just have the one, you know, with the suit on that they tell you to do on LinkedIn. No, just showcase who you are. Number 4, keep the focus on your face. Some people, they don't do that, and that's really important as well. Let me get back to the example. If you're a fashion blogger, or if you're a stylist and something and you want to showcase your creativity and who you are, but your profile pic kind of focuses more on your clothes and it's a full body shot, that's not a profile pic. What you want to do is you want to focus on the face of yours, right? Don't do a body shot. Like, it is a profile pic, so it showcases your face and looks straight forward into the camera. That's like one thing I always learned also with modeling. Sometimes even if you don't feel comfortable looking straight ahead into the camera, then you maybe just look a little bit to the side, right? But you still want to make sure that there's good light on your face. Do that as you told your head to the side. Turn to this side, turn to this side. Look a little bit down, but you kind of got it. What is important here is that the light always falls on your face, and I can see your whole face. Like my profile pic, for instance, on LinkedIn, I didn't look into the camera because I wanted to capture more just a moment in time, right? I wanted to capture more an emotion. And so when we looked through the profile pics that I took with a photographer friend of mine, we just ended up really liking this one because it was really honest in the moment. I'm laughing, and so, you know, it just showcases me. And so I look a little bit to the side, but you can see the line. Number 5. This is really important for us ladies out there. Don't be too sexy for your bahas. However, some girls or some women, they just do that on a profile pic. Either you have something where the cleavage is really, really low, right, and they showcase kind of that part of the body, or you're doing, for instance, on LinkedIn, like even on LinkedIn, you're doing like a sexy face, something like that, which is not good. You don't want to be too sexy. You want to be professional, and so you, still as a woman, you should be aware of that, and so just showcase who you are, but don't make yourself sort of look almost like an object. Like, just don't use kind of like sexism or like a really low and deep cleavage to just try and get a job. So number 6. If you guys have any photographer friends or know anyone who loves to take photographers and knows about the art form, then you do know that light is the most important thing. Natural light is the most important thing, not an artificial light. So don't take a profile pic, for instance, at 10 at night and turn all the lights on in the apartment, because that will not be really flattering to you. Also, don't take a profile pic where else where it's really dark. Make sure that it has beautiful natural light coming in, either from the windows if you take the profile pic during the day, inside, or when you're outside. Make sure that the light is not too strong, right? Because if the sun completely shines onto your face, or if your head is against the light, then I just see a dark shadow, right? And I don't see anything from your face. So just keep that in mind when you take the profile pic, and then you're gonna be fine. Final tip, tip number 7. Choose the right focal length. And some of you guys might not be photographers, so you might not know that, but just know that different lenses distort your face in different ways. So you want to make sure to choose the right length, because even phone lenses or camera lenses, like I said, they make your face look a little longer, distorted, and you don't want that. So before you take a profile pic, just either read our article. I posted a link again down below. Read our article to make sure you get the right numbers for a profile pic, or just research online and make sure that you're prepared. Then everything will be. If you follow all of these 7 tips, then you can be sure that your profile pic will turn out amazing, and that it showcases really how awesome you are, and at the same time how professional you are, so that you know what you're doing. And that is most important, to just be prepared in life. So do your best when you take a profile pic and leave everything else up to the universe. And I hope you liked today's video. If you guys have any questions or comments or feedback, please feel free to just leave a comment in the comment section down below. And yeah, sign up for our email newsletter as well for Global Yuppie Style, and stay tuned for many more cool entrepreneurship, social media marketing, fashion, and other beauty tips. Take care guys, auf Wiedersehen!
Little song I wrote, you might want to sing it note for note, don't worry.
Tip is also helpful, so I guess here's the video. Yep, tip. Auf Wiedersehen! Auf Wiedersehen! Auf Wiedersehen!
When you
Auf
worry,
Wiedersehen!
you make it.
Okay, thanks.
Don't worry.